Alright guys, today's goal is going to be solving rational equations. So we have to be able to factor to get common denominators, and then we can cross it off. So watch what I do here. And then I have z plus 5, and then plus 3. And then z minus 5 equals 20. That factors into z plus 5, z minus 5. So now this is what you have to say. What's the first missing from the second? Well, it doesn't have the z minus 5. And you should always try to group these together. So I got to go z minus 5, z minus 5. Is it missing anything else from the second? No. Is it missing anything from the third now? No. So we're done working with this one. So now I go to the second. What's the second missing from the first? Z plus 5. Is it missing anything else? No. Missing anything from the third? No. So now see how the denominators are all the same? What we would do then is multiply by that denominator, and it just cancels everything out. So now distribute. So you have negative 2z plus 10 plus 3z plus 15 equals 20. Combine like terms, you get z plus 25 equals 20. Subtract 25. You get z equals negative 5. To check it, plug it back in. But here's the problem. If we do, let's just look at this first one. You get this. So this negative 5 is actually called an extraneous solution. So overall, no solution. Okay? So let's take a look at some more. Now here, when you just have one fraction equals one fraction, it gets better. All you got to do, cross multiply. So you get x times x is x squared. And then you do 2 times 5x minus 12. Set it up this way so you remember to distribute. So you get x squared equals 10x minus 24. Move them over to the other side. So you get x squared minus 10x plus 24 equals 0. Well, multiplies to 24 and adds to 10. Negative 10, negative 6, negative 4. So you get x equals 6, x equals 4. Now we need to check. Are either of these extraneous? Well, this one says 0 and this one would be 12/5. So no, they are both good. So these are both answers. Okay? Let's take a look at some more. All right. So these are already factored, which is good. So I'm just going to copy it down to give us some more room. We have 10 x minus 2 plus. I'm going to give myself room to add some stuff. I always do with these. Is the first one missing anything from the second? No. It has x. Is the first one missing anything from the third? No. It has x minus 2. So this one's good. What's the second missing from the first? X minus 2. X minus 2. Nothing else is missing, so what's the third missing from the first? X. Is it missing anything from the second? No. So now that the denominators are all the same, you get rid of them. 10 plus 4x minus 8, because you distribute, equals 5x. 2 plus 4x equals 5x. So x equals 2, because subtract the 4x. Check to see if it can equal 2. It can't, because it will make both this denominator and this denominator 0. So this is extraneous, and there is no solution. Okay? Let's take a look at another. Okay, so first thing we got to do is factor. So this is x plus 3. This is x plus 3, x minus 3. Over 4, and then I'm going to factor out the 1 here to get the x first, make it positive, so that's going to be x minus 3. Minus 2 equals 0. Now watch what I'm going to do. 4 divided by negative 1, negative 4. I'm just going to move it up there. Okay, so it doesn't confuse you. And well, it doesn't matter. But I need to make more room here. So the first one's not missing anything. The second one is missing x plus 3, x plus 3. The third one is missing both x plus 3, x minus 3. But watch what I do here. Didn't x plus 3, x minus 3 multiply into x squared minus 9? Because that's what we factored it into. So I'm going to do that up here. So now the denominator, and the 0 doesn't matter because it's just 0. So now I have x plus 3 minus 4x minus 12 minus 2x squared plus 18 equals 0. So combine like terms and write it in highest degree to lowest. So I have negative 2x squared, x minus 4x, negative 3x, 3 minus, so these are gone, and then 3 minus 12 is negative 9, plus 18 is 9. I'm going to divide everything by negative 1. And now we're looking, remember you do a times c is negative 18. They have to add to equal 3. So you get positive 6, negative 3. So you have 2x, x. What do I have to multiply the 2 by to equal 6? Positive 3. What do I have to equal 1 by to equal negative 3? Negative 3. So you get 2x minus 3 equals 0. X plus 3 equals 0. So x equals 3 over 2 and x equals negative 3. Okay? Let's take a look at some more. Alright, so first step, factor. Except, actually, the first step, see how you have minus here? Change that to plus negative 1. Anytime you see minus, change it to plus and negative. So I have 2 over x plus 4, x minus 2, plus negative 1 over x plus 5, x plus 4, equals 4 over x plus 5, x minus 2. What's the first missing from the second? X plus 5, x plus 5. Is it missing anything from the third now? No. What's the second missing from the first? X minus 2, x minus 2. Is it missing anything else from either? No. What's the third missing from the first? The x plus 4. Denominators are all the same now. Get rid of it. So you have 2x plus 10 equals, not equals, minus x plus 2, because distribute to both, equals 4x plus 16. So I would have x plus 12 equals 4x plus 16. So I'm going to subtract the x, subtract the 16. You get negative 4 equals 3x, divide by 3, so you get x equals negative 4 thirds. And that is not extraneous, so it is an answer. Okay, so there's solving rational equation, guys. See you in class.